The ultimatum. Captain Maya Chen stood at the viewport of Orbital Defense Station Sentinel, watching Earth rotate serenely below. The blue marble, wrapped in swirls of white clouds, showed no signs of the turmoil about to erupt across its surface. Maya sipped her coffee, savoring what might be the last moment of peace in human history. "Captain, we're detecting multiple anomalies at the edge of the solar system," Lieutenant Rodriguez called from his monitoring station. "Energy signatures unlike anything we've ever recorded." Maya set down her cup. "Show me." The main display flickered to life, revealing dozens of objects materializing just beyond Neptune's orbit. They moved with impossible precision, their formations suggesting not just technology, but intelligence far beyond humanity's capabilities. "Alert Earth Command," Maya ordered, her voice steady despite the adrenaline coursing through her veins. "And bring us to combat readiness." Before Rodriguez could acknowledge the order, every screen on the station flashed simultaneously, displaying the same image: a being with iridescent skin and 6 eyes arranged in a perfect hexagon. Behind it stood representatives of what appeared to be 7 other alien species, each more bizarre than the last. "People of Earth," the central figure spoke in flawless English, its voice resonating with a harmonic quality that sent shivers down Maya's spine. "I am High Arbiter Zex Keller of the Galactic Consortium. We represent the unified civilizations of this sector of the galaxy." Maya exchanged glances with her executive officer, Commander Jackson. First contact, not the way anyone had expected it. "Your species has reached a critical developmental stage," continued Zex Keller. "You possess nuclear weapons, primitive space travel capabilities, and have begun to harness quantum technologies. Based on our extensive observations, the Consortium has classified Earth as a Level 3 civilization, potentially dangerous but capable of integration." The alien's 6 eyes blinked in perfect synchronization. "Therefore, we extend an offer of protection. Earth will become a protectorate of the Consortium. We will guide your technological and societal development, prevent you from destroying yourselves, and eventually, perhaps in a millennium, consider you for membership." Commander Jackson muttered under his breath, "They're talking to us like we're children." "This is not a negotiation," Zex Keller continued, as if hearing Jackson's comment. "Resistance would be regrettable. You have 72 Earth hours to prepare your leaders for formal integration proceedings. Our representatives will land at your United Nations headquarters to complete the process." The transmission cut abruptly, leaving the command center in stunned silence. "Get me a secure line to Earth Command," Maya ordered, "and prepare my shuttle. I need to be at that emergency council meeting." 12 hours later, Maya found herself in an underground facility beneath Geneva, where Earth's highest officials had gathered. The room hummed with tension as military commanders, political leaders, and scientific advisors debated humanity's options. Their ships outclass ours in every measurable way, Admiral Takahashi reported, displaying scans of the alien fleet. "Energy readings suggest weapons technology centuries beyond our most advanced systems." General Williams, commander of Earth's unified defense forces, slammed his fist on the table. "So we just surrender? Become pets of these Consortium aliens?" "Not necessarily," said Dr. Eliza Sharma, director of the Antarctic Research Initiative. She was not normally included in security meetings, which made her presence all the more intriguing. "For the past decade, we've been studying artifacts discovered beneath the Antarctic ice, objects that predate human civilization by millions of years." The room quieted as Dr. Sharma displayed holographic images of strange crystalline structures and metallic components that seemed to defy conventional physics. "We believe these belong to a civilization that once challenged the Consortium's predecessors," she continued. "Our research suggests they developed technologies specifically designed to counter the type of energy signatures we're detecting from the alien fleet." "Are you saying we have alien weapons?" President Rivera asked. "Not weapons exactly," Dr. Sharma clarified. "More like countermeasures. The problem is, we've only partially decoded how they work. We would need more time." Maya stepped forward. Time is exactly what we don't have, Dr. Sharma. But perhaps we can buy some. All eyes turned to her as she outlined a desperate plan. Earth would appear to negotiate while secretly deploying the Antarctic artifacts. It was a gamble, but the alternative was submission to alien rule. President Rivera nodded slowly. Captain Chen, you'll lead the diplomatic team. Your station was first contact, and your background in xenolinguistics makes you our best communicator. Meanwhile, Dr. Sharma will accelerate the deployment of these countermeasures. Maya felt the weight of responsibility settle on her shoulders. What if they see through our deception? General Williams answered grimly. Then humanity goes down fighting, Captain. We didn't survive ice ages, plagues, and our own self-destructive tendencies just to become someone else's science project. The next 2 days passed in a blur of preparation, while Maya studied everything known about the consortium and prepared diplomatic strategies. Earth's military forces mobilized in secret. The Antarctic artifacts were transported to key locations around the planet and in orbit. Dr. Sharma worked tirelessly with Maya to ensure she understood the basics of the alien technology. These aren't just defensive systems, she explained, showing Maya a crystal that pulsed with inner light. They seemed to be designed to connect with the consciousness of their users. The ancient civilization that created them was both technologically and psychically advanced. You're saying these are psychic weapons? Maya asked skeptically. I'm saying they respond to human thought patterns in ways we don't fully understand, Dr. Sharma replied. In our tests, the artifacts responded differently to different individuals, and they seemed most responsive to people with high empathy and creative problem-solving abilities. Qualities the consortium might not expect or value, Maya realized. On the final day before the deadline, Maya returned to Orbital Defense Station Sentinel. From here, she would lead Earth's response to the consortium's arrival. All planetary defense systems are on standby, Commander Jackson reported. Dr. Sharma's artifacts have been integrated into our sensor grid and weapons platforms. Whatever they do, they're ready to do it. Maya nodded, staring at the alien fleet that had now moved into position around Earth. Their ships were beautiful in their alien perfection, smooth, geometrically precise, radiating power. What do you think our chances are? Jackson asked quietly. Maya considered the question carefully. The consortium has technology we can barely comprehend. They've likely conquered hundreds of worlds. They expect us to submit because, from their perspective, we have no choice. She turned to face her executive officer, a determined smile crossing her face. But they don't understand humans, Commander. Throughout our history, we've faced impossible odds. We've stared into the abyss of our own extinction multiple times and refused to go quietly. If the consortium thinks we'll surrender without showing them exactly what humanity is capable of, they're about to receive one hell of an education. The countdown clock on the main display showed less than an hour remaining. Maya straightened her uniform and prepared to face the representatives of the Galactic Consortium. Whatever happened next would determine the fate of humanity for generations to come. Defiance and discovery. The consortium's diplomatic vessel descended toward the United Nations complex in Geneva with mathematical precision. It was a perfect sphere, its surface shimmering with colors that seemed to shift between dimensions. Thousands watched from behind security barriers, their faces a mixture of awe, fear, and defiance. In orbit, Captain Maya Chen monitored the situation from Sentinel Station's command center. President Rivera and Earth's Unified Council waited on the ground to receive the aliens, following Maya's diplomatic strategy. The plan was simple: appear cooperative while buying time for Dr. Sharma to fully activate the Antarctic artifacts. Consortium vessel has landed, Lieutenant Rodriguez reported. They're deploying something. The main screen showed a ramp extending from the alien ship. Instead of walking, the aliens glided down on personal platforms, High Arbiters ex Kelor at the front, followed by representatives of the other species. President Rivera stepped forward to greet them, his expression neutral. Welcome to Earth. I am President Rivera, representing humanity's unified government. Zexcalor's 6 eyes blinked in sequence. Your welcome is acknowledged but unnecessary. We are not visitors but administrators. The integration process will begin immediately. Without waiting for a response, the alien produced a crystalline sphere that projected a holographic document. This details your obligations as a protectorate. Your military forces will disarm. Your governments will submit to consortium oversight. Your resources will be cataloged and appropriately allocated. Maya watched the exchange from orbit, her jaw tightening. The consortium wasn't even pretending this was a negotiation. It was a conquest disguised as benevolence. President Rivera maintained his composure. High Arbiter, we appreciate your offer. However, Earth requires additional time to consider these terms. There is nothing to consider, Zexcalor responded. Your civilization lacks the advancement to comprehend what is best for it. Resistance would only result in unnecessary suffering. The alien gestured, and the holographic document expanded to show images of consortium warships destroying planetary defenses on other worlds. These were civilizations that refused integration. They no longer exist. Maya's communication panel lit up with an encrypted message from Dr. Sharma. RTFAC is at 87% ACTI. Holland. Need 10 more ingenuities. On the ground, President Rivera was playing his part perfectly. High Arbiter, humanity has a tradition of discussing important decisions. Perhaps if you could explain the benefits of. Enough, Zexcalor interrupted. Your delaying tactics are transparent. Our scanners have detected unusual energy patterns consistent with defensive preparations. The alien's voice took on a harder edge. This confirms our assessment that your species is too primitive for peaceful integration. With a gesture from Zexcalor, the consortium delegation retreated to their vessel. You have chosen resistance. We will now demonstrate why this was unwise. Maya's heart raced as she opened a channel to Earth Command. They're onto us. All stations, prepare for combat. In space, the consortium fleet began to move, their formation shifting into an attack pattern. The first energy pulse struck Sentinel Station's shields, causing the entire structure to shudder. Shields at 42% after a single hit, Commander Jackson reported grimly. Maya activated the station-wide communication system. All personnel, battle stations. This is not a drill. Then she turned to her tactical officer. Deploy countermeasures Alpha through Delta. Let's see what these Antarctic artifacts can really do. Across Earth's surface and in orbit, the ancient alien technology began to activate. The crystalline structures pulsed with increasing brightness, resonating with each other across vast distances. Dr. Sharma's voice came through Maya's earpiece. The artifacts are responding to the consortium's energy signatures. They're adapting faster than we anticipated. The next consortium attack came as a coordinated barrage against Earth's major military installations. But as the alien energy weapons reached the atmosphere, something unexpected happened. The beams seemed to curve, dissipating or redirecting into harmless light displays. They're working, Maya exclaimed. The artifacts are creating some kind of adaptive defense field. On the main communication channel, High Arbiter Zexcalor's voice betrayed the first hint of uncertainty. Impossible. Your technological level cannot produce such defenses. Maya opened a direct channel to the consortium flagship. High Arbiter, this is Captain Maya Chen of Earth Defense. What you're witnessing isn't our technology. We're simply using tools left behind by those who stood against your kind before. The predecessors, came the reply, the alien's harmonic voice now discordant with shock. Their civilization was eradicated eons ago, yet their legacy remained, waiting for someone worthy to discover it, Maya countered. Perhaps that says something about your consortium's habit of underestimating those you consider primitive. The artifact's glow intensified, and now they weren't just defending. They were reaching out. Tendrils of energy connecting with Earth's conventional weapon systems, enhancing them beyond their design parameters. Captain, Commander Jackson called, I'm receiving reports from all Earth defense platforms. The artifacts are communicating with our technology, upgrading it somehow. Humanity's counterattack began with a synchronicity that surprised even Maya. Earth's missiles, previously insignificant against consortium shields, now carried energy signatures that penetrated alien defenses. Fighter pilots reported enhanced reflexes and intuitive understanding of alien flight patterns. The artifacts aren't just weapons, Maya realized. They're amplifiers, enhancing human creativity and adaptability. Dr. Sharma's voice confirmed her theory. The artifacts respond to qualities the original creators valued: empathy, innovation, perseverance, qualities that humanity possesses in abundance. The battle raged for hours, the initial consortium advantage gradually eroding. Their perfect formations became less coordinated as they struggled to adapt to humanity's unpredictable tactics. For a species that relied on technological superiority and rigid protocols, the chaotic human resistance was bewildering. Maya noticed a pattern in the consortium fleet movements. They're protecting their command ship. All forces focus fire on these coordinates. Earth's unified defenses converged on the largest consortium vessel. The massive alien ship's shields flickered under the assault, failing section by section. Finally, a strategic hit disabled its propulsion system. Maya opened a communication channel once more. High Arbiter, your fleet is scattered. Your command ship is disabled. Earth is not surrendering today or any day. We offer you a choice: retreat or face the full consequences of underestimating humanity. After a long pause, Zexcolor responded. This outcome was unanticipated. The consortium has not failed an integration in 17,000 cycles. First time for everything. Maya replied. We're willing to establish diplomatic relations with the consortium as equals, not subjects. The choice is yours. Another pause, longer this time. We will withdraw to reconsider. This situation requires assessment by the full Consortium Council. As the alien fleet retreated beyond Earth's orbit, cheers erupted throughout Sentinel Station and across the planet. Humanity had faced its greatest challenge and emerged not just surviving, but victorious. President Rivera's voice came through Maya's personal channel. Captain Chen, I'm officially appointing you as Earth's first ambassador to extraterrestrial civilizations. The consortium will return, perhaps not as conquerors next time, but they'll return. Maya watched the last alien ships vanish into faster-than-light travel. Yes, they will. And we'll be ready, not just with the artifacts, but with what makes humans truly powerful, our capacity to face impossible odds and find a way forward. In the days that followed, Dr. Sharma's team made remarkable progress understanding the Antarctic artifacts. They weren't just weapons, but repositories of knowledge from a civilization that had valued the same qualities that defined humanity at its best: creativity, empathy, adaptability, and unwavering determination. The consortium had threatened Earth, then discovered what a real war looks like when humans fight for their freedom. They came expecting submission and found defiance. They came with superior technology and encountered something they couldn't quantify or predict: the human spirit. As Maya looked down at Earth from her station, she knew the planet would never be the same. Humanity had taken its first steps into a larger universe, not as subjects or protectorates, but as a force to be reckoned with. The message they'd sent to the stars was clear: underestimate humans at your peril.